Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. Welcome to your new moon eclipse in Aries reading. This is happening on the 19th or the 20th, depending on where you are in the world. You're getting a lot coming out with this. This eclipse is part of this big portal energy that we're in. Energy actually trines the galactic center. It is the beginning, the kicking off, the sounding of the trumpets blowing to announce that the North Node is getting ready to move into Aries. I think you will find this really beneficial. The transit of the North Node in Aries is going to be in the energy of choice and decision making for you. You have Pluto currently in your sign. Pluto is coming in to stay in 2024. And so in the meantime, they're right now at the 0 degrees, and it's squaring this energy of this full moon. And I think you're really going to notice lots of things getting turned and shifted and brought to light, and things in general, because you can see it all over, truths dropping out of the sky everywhere, but also I think particularly within your own life. And so I think a lot of realizations and energy, and the fact that you have so many cards that came out as some basic energy that could be happening with this, I think this has a lot to do with what's going on with Pluto being in your sign, squaring this eclipse. This eclipse is actually Pluto in your sign is opposing Athena. Athena over there at the last degrees of Cancer, and so they're in opposition to each other. And Athena is the wisdom, but it's the wisdom from the heart, and it really shows up here because you have the card of the water showing up here. Okay, so there's this conversation about what I analyze through my mind and what I feel in my heart and where the truth is, and they form a T-square, which is these two are opposing each other, and the energy has to be released, and it's literally released out of this energy, this major energy that we have coming through with this eclipse energy. And this eclipse has a lot of components to it. I really got a little more in depth on it on my Facebook page if you want to get into some of the nitty gritty details. So that is in the description box below. It's moon directed. It's a group on Facebook. So you have here a lot of chakras being, oh my God, look at, oh wow, this is, okay, look, I don't even know where to start. There's so much going on here. So you have here the truth, express your truth. Like I said, we have this energy coming in, right? With Pluto really wanting to find the truth. What is the truth of this? And the unlimited self, these downloads, these major downloads, and choosing to believe in yourself and to remember that you are a divine being, just having this human experience. And so there you have two chakras that are really going to be, wow, really triggered by this. Your crown chakra, which if you will ask your higher self, that monitors the energy above your crown chakra, which is your soul star. You ask your higher self to help you to open up and to align that and allow this energetic flow to come through the stellar gateway, asking Metatron to bring this through. I did a meditation for this portal situation on Facebook too, so you should check that out, because in that there was a real opening of this energy, and I feel it coming through for you. I really do. And then you have beyond the mind, and that is why. Look, here you have the crown chakra right here, right? And then here's the soul star being shown, and then here's that galactic energy, that stellar gateway being opened up. And this eclipse, by the way, it trines the stellar gateway in Sagittarius. And so that's a flow of energy that is flowing through with this. And then, as per usual, as soon as I start talking, I go from being super cold to being overheated. That always happens. So because you're the first one of the day, hold on a second. I'm going to have to adjust the temperature again. I never can get it right. Hold on. Be right back. I actually get like a metabolism speed up when all this energy starts coming in. This place is full of very high vibrational energies, and so it really triggers that within me. And I always know it's coming, but I can't seem to get it quite right. Okay, so here we go. So you have the heart chakra also being activated. So you have this flow beyond the mind. You have this flow coming from the stellar gateway through your soul star into your crown chakra. and then flooding down through your third eye and the pineal and back to probably out back here you have the causal chakra. If you look at the Egyptian pictures, you know how they always have the big pointed head in the back. That is their causal chakra that is so strong that you can see it, and it's actually our own personal moon. We all have it. It's not as activated as it was during ancient Egypt. And then into the throat chakra, right? So here's the throat chakra being lit up. The throat chakra is about what is true for you. What is your truth? What is true for you? And then to move from that down into the heart chakra, the water, your emotional body, to really allow this energy to really flow through your emotional body. And it is through your feelings, what you believe to be true, that will allow you the energy of manifestation. The energy of manifestation. And so, Aquarius, we are moving closer and closer to getting out of the shoulder and directly into your season. I have a theory that the age of Aquarius starts with that new moon eclipse that we have when the North Node is in your sign on January 28th of 2026. Not that far from now. Or is it January 26th of 2028? I'm dyslexic in channel. That makes it complicated. It would be 5 years from now. 28. So January 26th. All right, so, showing up for yourselves. Everybody is. Look, and it's a unicorn. Oh my God, is it a unicorn? It kind of looks like a unicorn. Okay, so it is a white horse wearing a crown for sure. Your crown chakra being lit up big time in this energy here. This is the power energy to be working with at this time, and it says the queen, and it is the moon. I told you, they were talking about that causal chakra, even though that didn't show up here, probably not in the deck. So the causal chakra, your own personal moon, and the water body, your intuition, the water sign are ruled by the moon, right? The Cancer is ruled by the moon, that emotional energy. I am an empowered feminine energy. Queen of Cups kind of energy here. I am an empowered feminine energy. So you being an air sign, you have this masculine energy, right? The action-oriented, the analytical, and you are being encouraged in the strongest way possible to get out of your head and into your heart. That it's not about analyzing. And that all those wonderful ideas that flow through you, you're the water bearer, right? You're the water bearer. You're the water bearer, right? It is through this emotional energy here that you will know what to do and when. And so learning to trust how you feel as being more than just feelings, but also actually being the high priestess energy of all this energy flows in through you, but it gets translated. They're saying translated in the heart. So I just had a cardinal show up outside, and he showed up earlier, and he scared all the birds away. Can you hear him? So he feels to me like this very stand up for yourself, express yourself, know who you are, and there's a pride that comes with the cardinal energy. There's a pride, but there's also a need to be able to express yourself in a way that allows you to work with others and to create space for others. So, all right. This is a Celtic cross of sorts that we're doing today. This card here, this is the energy of the eclipse. This is the South Node energy of what it is you're releasing and letting go of. And interestingly enough, it's the Queen of Swords. And so it's the needing to have all the facts in order to feel like things are clarified. And here you have the energy that you're moving toward. It is a major, major transformation. Holy cow. Okay, and this energy right here is energy that you are moving through to get to where it is that you are going. Oh my God. This is your challenge. This is your opportunity. This is where you are right now. This is the energy around you that is that is influencing the situation. This energy around you is magic. It's the magician. It's the card of existence. It is understanding that you are part of a greater whole. So this isn't anybody or anything. It is literally energy that is influencing the situation. That is super powerful. Advice. 2 cards of advice. And then if you follow the advice, in the overall energy, we have the card of the mind. There's a lot about getting out of your head and in flow with your heart, with the energies around you, what's going on. So much swords energy. Okay. Here we have the star card right here. This energy, we have the star card, but it's called silence. And it's the third eye chakra all lit up. And see how it flows down into the water. So there is this energy here of you opening up to allow all these downloads to come in through this energy of this eclipse. This eclipse is going to allow us to unwind our old stories and to wipe the slate clean and start new. And I know that is particular for you because you have the World card as the energy that you are sitting in. You have the card of the innocence, of the new beginning, of the clearing out of, and listening to your higher self. Here we got the little Jiminy Cricket there. It's also the song. It's the song. It's the song of it's the sound of the universe. Oh, there's something they're telling me. Now, hold on. I think something about. Oh, there's something about if you slow down the song of the crickets. It sounds like angels. Look that up. There's something about that, and I can't quite pull it in. Something about that. Okay, so here, the energy that you are currently in, we have the energy of the moon, right? So it is an eclipse, a new moon eclipse. This talks about the past lives. It is the unraveling of. It is the releasing of all the old stories, the things that sit here in your mind, right? You've got these 2 cards that are really encouraging you to move out of your mind and into your heart. Well, actually, the whole reading's saying this. And so this one right here, you're moving out of this, it says morality, out of the energy of judging. Is this good? Is this bad? Is this evil? Is this helpful? Is this, are you stupid? Are you intelligent? All the things, all the little biases that inform the decision making that Aquarius quite easily, it is where you're comfortable, use to help inform your decision about so many things and people, right? You're very quick. Your mind is very quick. There is all this information that comes in, and you're able to assimilate and organize it and translate it much quicker than many. And it is your superpower, right? But the thing is there's magic that comes in. So your ability to pull in all of this information that you see in the written spoken word, right? You have the same ability, they're saying, to do that from the downloads that come into your heart and all they show you, they speak to you, they connect with you through visions. And okay, so all I can really speak to is my personal experience of how I get messages, okay? I hear words. Sometimes I have full-blown conversations, I do. But when I'm doing this, I don't. I get that in my personal deep meditation. But here what I get is I get a lot of visions or a lot of references. References to things that I've already done or heard or read or something. They'll show me a snapshot, and I have to interpret right? And it is your ability to interpret images, written word, into something that makes sense. And so that is a superpower, and they're asking you to pull that through into your heart and to start interpreting from your heart instead of your mind. Interpret the information from your heart instead of your mind. Because the real clarity, the real answers, that everything you are seeking is actually inside of you, and it's been kind of locked away. It's been trapped. If you notice that the rest of his body looks like all these bricks bricked off, and the only thing is that, like, all this information coming in. I think that this is a page of swords, and he just looks like his mind is being blown. It is too much. It's too much. All this information to process. And instead they're saying, you don't need to process it up here. You need to process it through your heart. Your challenge is participation. Your challenge is the networking. We have the Four of Wands. The challenge is to find the joy in participation in life. Because we're here to create joy. That's literally what we're here to do. Have fun, create joy. That grows and evolves our soul. Not repentance, not judging. And honestly, people who are very judgmental of other people, it's because they harshly judge themselves. And so we all have to stop being so mean to ourselves. It makes it easier for us to be nice to everyone else. There's a need for like some kindness and compassion for us to just flood ourselves with. Fill up our own emotional needs, and then from there we can spread that out to others. So here in this where are you moving toward, we have the card of the Devil and the card of transformation. So major transformation, right? Major transformation, the death and rebirth process. We've got the world card. We've got this. You've got this major death and rebirth that is happening not to you, but to everybody. You are also very caught up in it. But with it here, there's a need for you to be really aware of it, aware of the process, and to allow it. And so when you have that coupled here with this conditioning, it is called the conditioning, the Devil card here. It is a lion dressed as a lamb so that he can walk through with all the sheep. And I just want to say, no, if you're a lion, be a lion. You don't have to pretend to be a sheep to fit in. And so this isn't about, this isn't about dressing up cleverly to be a sheep, to fit in order to kill other sheep. But there is something about it, about trying to be not the unicorn and the uniqueness of an Aquarian, but instead feeling ousted from society and feeling the need to be like everyone else. Often done through a lot of observation. We just had a sparrow show up. I've not had that happen before, so hold on. Sparrows are very community oriented. You always see them together. This is about the community, right? All right, so I was in the process of understanding, of coming to the realization that I no longer was comfortable with the Catholic Church. I used to teach 8th grade religious education, which meant I prepared people to be confirmed in the church. I did a lot of studying. I was raised by someone who was basically a nun. She had spent 3 years in the convent. And so I have a lot of background in the actual teaching of the Catholic Church. And I was reaching the part where I was seeing cracks in the... I'd always done this since I was a small child. Sit in church, they'd say stuff, I'd say to my mom, that doesn't make any sense. So now as an adult, I'm still doing this, right? And I had not really attended Mass for quite a while, and I went back to visit friends at my old parish, and I went to church there, and a new little pastor was there, associate pastor, and it was Good Shepherd Sunday, and he said, Jesus, left the 99 to go and get the one sheep. He was the good shepherd, but are you a good sheep? And I thought I was going to come out of my skin. You want me to be a sheep? Aquarius, that's how you live your life. You want me to be a sheep and fit in? And they're saying, no, you don't have to try to fit in anymore, because what we need is you. All your unique talents, all your unique gifts, all the things that you have. And if you will sit and open up, and I really want to stress that this looks like meditation. Like there is a need for you to do this, because the opportunity here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. It is a slowing down and a moving forward with purpose. Not rushing forward like the Knight of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This is moving forward with purpose. And this is going to be a daily practice of slowing down and taking some time to really connect in through the heart space to get the information that you are, feels like you're being flooded with. Literally being flooded with. In order to no longer wear that sheepskin, but to allow yourself to find your voice, throat chakra. Put your crown on, the king of the beast, and roar. Right? We have a lion. The lion needs to say, I'm not a sheep. I'm a lion. You need to say, I'm not like the rest of you. I'm an Aquarius. And the Aquarians are not even like each other. There's no pigeonhole that you can fit an Aquarius into, except for this. I would say this is the one thing. The whole reason I got into astrology was because I was trying to understand my Aquarian daughter. She was in 8th grade, I guess. And I saw a book on astrology, but it said, understand your teen. I thought, well, I'll try anything. And I flip open the book, and I go to the Aquarius, and it says, Aquarians like to march to the beat of their own drum. But more importantly, they want to write their own music. So in that you guys all want to be unique, your unique voices, the crickets, your unique voices work together to create the song of the universe. We need your individuality. And so you don't need to try to fit in anymore. The advice that you have is you have the new vision. It is the Sagittarius energy. It's the temperance. It is this eclipse trining the galactic center energy. And you have here the Queen of Wands. This is creatively sharing with the world your new vision. It's called sharing a new vision. Sharing new vision, right? Like that's a sentence. And so these cards right here are interesting because here's what's going to happen. First off, we have this understanding that needs to come through for you. We have the Four of Swords, and it's called postponement. And it's understanding this is not going to happen overnight, but you have to hold the vision. If you see, everything here is gray, and the rainbows, which I love to use for you guys, is coming up through here, and the vision that he has is in color. And so holding the vision, holding space for what the world can be, sharing your vision, right? Your new vision, holding space for it, but understanding it's not going to happen overnight. And getting us there, this healing process, we have the card of the burden. It is a healing process that the whole world is going through. And I kind of feel like this is going to be you guys trudging up the hill, carrying the weight of the world. These people that think that it should go this way, and they're too arrogant to see the vision. But this energy is going to, in order to bring down all the structures of Pluto and Aquarius, and Pluto finishing up its time in structure, organizing, governmental energy of Capricorn, there is going to be a lot of bringing down. And while all of this is doing, it is your energy that will help to heal. These people have been carrying these unnecessary burdens and these unnecessary expectations and this feeling that they have to show off to the world and they have to do this and they have to be that. And there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be humbled and they're going to be looking for someone to show them there is a better way, there is another way, there is a greater vision. And you're going to be called upon to share this vision because you understand that there is magic all around us and that we can manifest and we can create a whole new existence of who we are. And so here you have this awareness. This is you breaking through the veil of this heaviness, this materialism, this hatred. There's a lot of hate that's seeded in this world, particularly since World War II. And so there's the me only and me only energy. And I'm not saying we shouldn't take care of ourselves and nurture ourselves and place value on ourselves. We have to do that. But it isn't me only. It's me and then I share. And so the stepping through. And it's the energy of the chariot. And this year is the year of the chariot, the 7. And so you're being asked to share your vision and to hold space. And you will allow others to step into their own awareness. And you do this through your example. You don't do this by demanding and telling people, by being judgmental and harsh, by saying, oh, this is how it has to be. We have to do it this way. It's the card of the silence, the star, the Aquarius. It's the silence. It is the hope and the vision for the future that you demonstrate through living your very best life. It is not by standing in a bully pulpit and demanding that people do and say. And it does not mean that you don't vote and that you don't make change. And it doesn't mean that sometimes you don't march just to get the attention of legislators. But it needs to be peaceful. There is a need for peace in the whole process of this change. A peaceful revolution, but a revolution nonetheless. There's a lot. Choosing to incarnate in these wild and woolly times as an Aquarian was an act of courage unto itself. And I personally want to thank you for doing so. All right, you guys take really good care. If you like this kind of video, please be sure to leave comments so that others will see it. Other Aquarians out there who need to feel that sense of hope. You guys carry that star energy, but I think sometimes you need it to be recharged. All right, you guys take good care. I'm on Facebook every day. I really get into the astrology over there. And I would love to see you there. You guys take good care, and I'll talk to you soon. Lost my voice for a second there. That was weird.